Já vamos para o jogo. Que nós vamos então continuar, mas eu não sei se vai pegar de onde eu parei ali, tá? Então qualquer coisa a gente dá um load, load maroto. Night Springs. Beleza.
A fan. The dictionary definition of the word is an enthusiast, a fervent devotee, an abbreviation of fanatic. What comes across to an outsider as a dangerous obsession or even madness is something entirely different from the point of view of the fan herself. To be a fan is a joyous existence, one filled with the happiness that stems from knowing with utter clarity the purpose of your life. But what if that purpose could be more still? If you could be lifted out of the flock as your idol's chosen one, the only one who could decipher his secret messages. What lengths would you go to save the object of your obsession in Night Springs? Tonight's cult classic episode, #1 fan.
Rose.
Life's a funny thing. You spend all your time wishing and hoping and dreaming for something, and then, bam! Destiny shows up at your door like a mailman with a package you were pretty sure got lost because you ordered it like 6 months ago. But that's okay. When your destiny has eyes like sunsets and a beard like mahogany-colored velvet, you don't really mind how it arrives. But my day didn't start off with all that excitement. It began like any other day did for this waitress/protector of the town of Night Springs. As always, Knight's Diner was the hottest spot in town, so there was plenty of work to do.
Que porra é essa?
No time for that. I've got customers waiting.
Opa, vamos lá servir os clientes então. Boa tarde, clientela. Opa! Quem que é os... Opa, cafezinho, cafezinho. Vamos pegar um cafezinho pra senhora.
Of course. Who else wants a top up?
Me. Right here, please.
Vamos pegar o cafezinho.
Thank you.
Opa, alguém aqui quer café? Não?
Here's
Cafezinho?
your coffee.
How do you juggle running this diner, your bird sanctuary, and that amazing fan site for the writer you love so much?
I work extremely hard, but also I'm naturally talented.
Well, heck, no wonder us regular folks can't keep up. I'll never be as successful as you.
Calma aí, meu senhor, eu entendo essa cara de bravo aí. Ixi, eu perdi.
Comparing yourself to me won't help. You gotta find what you wanna do and do it. I believe in you.
Wow.
Uau!
You just changed my entire way of looking at the world. Thank you.
No problem.
Valeu, minha senhora. E aí, rapaz?
A person of your genius and grace is wasted serving coffee to us regular Joes and Joannes.
Oh, I don't mind.
Quem quer café? Ei, gurizada!
Hot coffee.
I heard your fan site for that rider.
Meu, acabou pra vocês pegar também.
Best fan site in the world. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Tamo junto.
It wasn't easy. Another
E aí,
one.
rapaziada?
I would kill to have a passion like you do for that writer of yours. You two are destined for each other.
We sure are. That's everyone's coffee. Better put this pot back. I loved being the very successful owner and operator of the county's most popular diner. But that was nothing compared to my grease fire of passion for the writer and his sheer literary talent, and flowing hair and lips like buttery pie crust. Pie! I need to clear the empty pie plates from the tables. Shucks.
The writer lives just outside town in that mansion of his. Why don't you go talk to him?
Oh, we have our own ways of talking.
I
Mentira.
saw in the news that you saved every single kitten from that bear attack. Amazing.
Thanks. Those yoga lessons really paid off.
E aí, cupicha?
Diner going to enter the statewide pie competition this year?
Of course. We're gonna make this our 20th win in a row.
My date last night was a total bust. You're the expert on romance. Any advice?
Yes. But first,
Aqui fudeu, tá?
everything.
Long story short, she told me I dressed like a divorced gym teacher. But it's what's inside that matters, right?
Aqui fudeu.
You still have to put in some effort. If you don't have a jacket with elbow patches, buy one.
Elbow patches. Oh, got it.
Oh.
Don't mention it. I better
Esse daqui vai lá,
take this
treino.
back to the service window.
Aqui.
Excuse me, can I borrow you?
What can I get you?
Oh. I need a good book recommendation. After all, you're the town's literature buff.
Oh, you have got to read the newest book in the Writer's Crime Trilogy. I'll grab you a copy from the back.
Guys, antes só deixa eu pegar um café que o meu acabou também.
That man needed his literature. I had plenty of copies in the back.
Calma aí, minha senhora. Você acha que só seus clientes podem tomar café agora, bicho? Oxi. Não, aqui...
You better not crease any pages.
Lord will hurt. Tá, e qual que é o último? O amor vai doer? A morte vai doer? Vai doer. Tá.
It's me, your favorite writer whose voice you would recognize in your sleep. I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan, you're the only one who can save me.
Oh my gosh! Don't worry, I'm on my way. My beloved writer was in terrible danger, and I had to rescue him. The stakes had never been higher. Luckily, I kept all my accessories in the diner's kitchen.
Meu amigo, que diabo que é isso? Na noite da poesia, Page na Night Dinner. Prêmio de funcionária da década. Ave ma... Ai, ai. E aí? Ah, aqui não tem que pegar nada. Aí o livro do rapaz, porra. É o quê?
My accessories. Everything a girl needed to claim victory in the battle for love. My bolt-action hunting rifle with a gorgeous walnut stock.
Whoa!
And looks good doing it. Just like me. My trusty 12-gauge, fully automatic. Extreme circumstances call for extreme shotguns. I was finally ready for a night out on the town. With danger. There was no time to waste. The shortcut through the boatyard was the fastest way to my writer's mansion in the woods outside town.
Taca porra, menor.
The boatyard is this way! You better hurry!
Go through the boatyard. It's the shortest route.
This was my moment. My chance to save the writer and make him realize how much he needed me. And if that's not love, I don't know what is.
Run the dino while you're gone! Or we'll be way worse on it! Tell him we all love his
Save literature!
You're the only one
O que tá acontecendo, velho?
I was leaving my old life.
Porra, até rosa bonitinha, cara.
Body left to sink in a lake so no one finds it. Nothing would get between me and my future with the writer.
É amigo ou inimigo? Cara, é tudo rosa, mané. Mano, como assim?
Now, who the heck is that?
E aí, cupicha?
Who are you?
Oxi.
Why do you look like a slightly less handsome version of my writer?
Oh, don't you ever compare me to that worthless hack. Sure, I may be his wild and rebellious estranged twin brother, but we can't all be perfect.
I had no idea he had a brother. To think there were two of him all this time.
After today, there won't be. No more writer, no more books, no more living in his shadow.
But you're his brother. I'm sure you two can talk it out and realize you have so much in common, and after you change, you can move in together. And I'll come over with popcorn for movie nights.
He had his chance for popcorn and movie nights, but he wanted to keep everything for himself. Too bad. You know what they say? If you can't join him, beat him.
What did you do to him?
I locked Mr. Fancy Pants up somewhere you'll never find him.
You won't get away with this! I'll stop you!
Babe, I got an army of people that hate that hack almost as much as I do. They're ready to die if it stops him from writing another crappy book. What do you got?
I have the power of love!
Oh, is that right? Well, you're gonna need more than your feelings if you want to stop all of us.
Only a monster could be blind to the poignance of my writer's book. Oh!
Oxi, calma.
Yahtzee! Between me and my writer. Make a pressurized liquid propane. You are all being very
Aqui eu morri. Aqui eu morri. Você é louco. Preciso entender, esse combate ainda é muito lento. E as armas não causam dano, cara. Parece que você tá tirando esponja.
Could be blind to the poignance of my writer's books. And there was only one way to deal with monsters.
Não, porra. Aqui comigo, gurizadinha, aqui comigo. Bom demais, vambora. Vamos dar uma curadinha. Pô, esse rifle aqui não é dos melhores não, viu?
The twins' motorcycle had left tracks in the mud. I recognized the tread pattern immediately, thanks to my famously keen perception. The tracks would lead me right to my writer and his kidnapper. I felt like the detective from my writer's books, solving the case with my wits. All I needed now was an unlimited supply of black coffee and crippling emotional trauma caused by the untimely death of my spouse.
O melhor dos energéticos. Café preto.
More haters. Oh, hold on. I need to fill my gun up. block. Hungry. Why hadn't my writer ever told me he had a semi-evil twin brother? He must be waiting until our third or fourth date, surrounded by candles, so he could reveal this vulnerable chapter from the dramatic story of his emotionally troubled past. Oh, that man has more layers than a croissant.
Não sei o que comentar, velho. Mas tá divertido. Tá divertido.
I couldn't let these monsters continue to plague my dear writer with their negativity. I would treat them the same way I treat trolls on my fan site. But this time, I was banning them from life.
Todas as lágrimas de todos os anjos do céu caíram sobre esta cidade. Ela vestia a chuva como uma mortalha fúnebre. Estava em um triste estado, está em minha cidade. Mas ainda era minha, a prisão imunda que eu chamava de lar. Eu estava aqui por um motivo, Joe Bala Capone. Ele estava lá dentro, bebendo champanhe e torrando seu dinheiro sujo enquanto eu ficava na chuva, fumando um cigarro encharcado. Mas isso não importava, a única coisa que importava era o que eu sabia. Era que eu sabia que Balas tinha uma noite ruim pela frente. E ele não fazia ideia. Meu maço de cigarro já tinha acabado há muito tempo quando Balas saiu cambaleando pela porta dos fundos. Eu me desprendi das sombras e fiquei bem ao lado daquele homem patético. Há quanto tempo, Joe? Balas olhou pra cima e seus olhinhos encharcados de bebida se transformou em algo menos amigável. Você... Bom, aqui é uma historinha. Outra historinha. E outra historinha.
The motorcycle tracks ended at a cabin. Was my writer inside?
Hello? Isn't anyone gonna rescue this poor little writer? Hello? Is anybody there? I'm just a frail writer and I require aid.
He's inside! I'm here! I've come to
save you!
Oh, joy! We can finally be together and sit through big poetry readings and drink $18 cocktails and have high tea with the queen.
Wait a minute. My writer only drinks coffee. 2 sugars, no milk. I keep all the mugs.
Okay, no more tricks. I'll be waiting upstairs.
Becoming the Alpha.
I guess writing doesn't run in the family.
Where are you?
I was never upstairs. I lied when I said there were no more tricks.
You're starting to piss me off, mister. Where is my writer?
I'm just having a little fun. Let's chat down at the beach. It's just out there.
First, he kidnaps my writer. Then he calls him a tea drinker. He had crossed the line. I was going to go to that beach and give this jerk the scolding of a lifetime.
Hey, me and my bike were just enjoying the view.
Where is my writer?
What do you even see in that crybaby? He's boring, he dresses like a nerd,
Hush your mouth! He is a stylish intellectual who is in touch with his feelings.
You're starting to cramp my style, babe. And I'm not telling you where he is.
What did he ever do to you?
I, already told you that? At the boatyard? I feel overshadowed by success, like he's taking everything I can compete.
Oh, right. I remember now. It's a self-confidence thing.
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that.
You are going to tell me where he is, or else.
Or else what, babe?
You asked for it. Rude.
Vou te dar uma bronca.
No manners. Too cool to care attitude is attractive initially, but drives people away after they realize you're emotionally incapable of letting your walls down to reveal that you are a vulnerable human being just like everybody else. You are trying way too hard with that outfit.
No, stop! I don't like being seen! Listen, I never had your precious writer. I was just keeping you distracted while my army of haters storms his mansion. Now the love of your life is doomed. Doomed!
He tricked me. Famously keen perception. Whoops! Gotta put more bullets in. Yahtzee! Ow! What is with you guys? You are all being very rude. I had to get to my writer's mansion as fast as my chunky heels would take me. Whoops! Gotta put more bullets in.
Whoopsie.
so don't mess with me.
Vambora.
Very rude. I spit it this morning, so don't mess with me.
E aí? Que nick é esse, pô?
I knew you, my #1 fan, would never fall victim to my twisted brother's lies. His hatred for me is as inexplicable as the sunrise, and just as fiery. But I knew your heart would never waver. You're the only one who can save me. I believe in you.
Ah, entendi. Entendeu. Bom, aqui eu tô meio que no... Só pra te explicar, eu tô meio que uma, entre aspas, DLC. Só que, tipo, ela é... Como se fosse...
Together like a bicycle chain and that spiky wheel thing the chain fits into. We were connected by love and destiny. He was meant to be mine, always and forever. There was no time to lose. I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature from these evil haters. The fate of all art rested on my shoulders. The stakes had never been higher.
É como se fosse um minigame, tá ligado? Ele não tem nada a ver com a história principal. Daí, tipo, tu encontra umas TVs no cenário. E basicamente tu pode jogar esse minigame. Aqui morri. Cadê o boi? Tá aqui.
Go ahead. Finish me off.
Não deixa!
I'm not going to kill you. You're my darling writer's brother.
You really do love him, huh? I guess I never even had a chance. I was just jealous of his talent.
É meio que uma sátira com aquelas historinhas padrão, sabe?
Mostly that he's got the love of somebody as amazing as you.
Oh, you silly werewolf. You could have all those things too. You just need to stop wanting to be him and start wanting to be you.
Your words have shown me that it wasn't my brother I hated. It was myself. Oh, what have I done? Those haters will tear him apart and it's all my fault. Please, go save him.
Oh,
Opa, pode deixar.
I intend to.
Deixa pra mim, bicho. Eita, porra. Inventário cheio. Carregar o rifle. Meu parceiro agora, a Scott estrala, viu? Vambora, gurizada, aparece! Que delícia. Vou fazer CQB com uma 12. Rapaz do céu, que coisinha gostosa. O homem, pra ser feliz, ele não precisa de uma coisa, só de uma 12 e alguém pra matar. Zoeira, calma. Alê!
And there he was. After all the fighting, we were finally alone. Together. Our love was written in the stars. And so we danced like two spinning planets that would eventually crash into each other in a dazzling display of flames and rocks and other planet stuff. He told me all the sweet things I'd been waiting a lifetime to hear. I saw myself reflected in his eyes. I would always be at his side, to inspire and protect him. He needed me, now and forever. After all, I am his #1 fan.
Tá lá, primeiro episódio de Night Springs.
And the objects of her joy come together against a world trying to keep them apart. A happy ending for some. But is happiness, like beauty, all in the eye of the beholder? Where is the line between fandom and fixation? One can never tell in Night Springs.
Pô, esse Night Springs tinha um programa antigaço que era tipo só de contos, assim... Muito parecido. Começava o programa, os moleques numa... Opa, calma aí. Começava tipo numa... Calma aí, caralho, tô explicando aqui. Mas basicamente eles começam numa rodinha, tipo numa fogueira. E começam a falar sobre alguma coisa e entra realmente numa história muito parecida com isso daqui. Depois eu tento achar, eu não lembro o nome. Voltamos pro jogo. Opa, beleza.
I had a ticket.
Ah, não. Estação Caldeira.
The station platform felt significant. It would work in my writing, but I needed more. Something lingered here. A half-forgotten memory. An echo.
An FBI agent had come here before me on the trail of a murder cult. He'd gone missing, presumed dead. The cult was leaving me clues to follow, connecting the dots from one murder to the next, inviting me to draw an obscene picture on the city map. Caldera Street Station. The name made me think of the exit wound of a bullet.
I had a flash of inspiration. The ghost of my fictional detective. A story thread I could use in my writing.
Você descobriu o seu primeiro elemento de enredo de um eco. Você pode reinscrevê-lo na realidade do quadro do enredo. Vamos ver.
I had a location. I had a story thread. I would put them together, write them into my story to create a path deeper into the dark place. Things clicked into place. The story rang true. I was making progress. The dark place reacted to my story. The way into the tunnels was no longer blocked. The Fed had glimpsed into the maw of darkness. It swallowed him whole. The tracks led into the tunnel. That was my way forward. The blood trail continued deeper into darkness.
Voltamos pra doideira, velho. Vem lá do amorzinho maravilhoso, zup, lá pra baixo. Volta pra loucura. Aqui temos a marcação da cena do crime.
I don't like the sound of that.
Pra quê, velho? Porra. Qual a necessidade disso, bicho? Aqui é uma sala segura. Ah, é uma sala segura, vamos. Cara, do nada, velho. Do nada. Porra. Sem aviso. Opa, temos o mapa do... Recipiente aqui. Não lembro. Achar hélice. Tá bom, o caminho é pra lá. Deixa eu dar uma olhada por aqui, ver se...
It could not be opened on this side.
Opa, aqui, ó. Ó lá. Ok, vale a pena explorar. Dois por enquanto. Três. Vambora. Temos mais uma palavra de poder. Palavras de ajuda. Portador da tocha. Aumente a área do efeito do sinalizador. Aumenta a eficácia de curativos. Aumenta a eficácia de curativos, com toda certeza.
The tunnels were a maze. The blood trail led me on.
Bom, aqui a gente vai precisar depois. Provavelmente. Primeiro vai precisar da luz.
Another place to use in the story. I needed to search the tunnels for further visions. Inspiration for the story that would lead me deeper. I had a new idea for a scene.
Era aqui que o rastro do agente acabava um fantasma. Vou deixar rodando a live aqui, vou fazer umas coisas, acabei de tirar do tempo. Fechou? Qualquer coisa só dá um alô aí. Se quiser entrar no Discord depois, não sei. Tu que sabe.
I changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed.
It's bad luck to be on this case. The cult can get you anywhere with that black magic shit. Let the day shift handle it. What happened, anyway?
Some Fed came looking for the cult, but it was a trap. A satanic blood sacrifice.
Anyone who gets involved with the cult, they're next. I heard their leader is this famous writer, Alan Wake. Their unholy motherfucking messiah.
Sounds like a load of bull.
Não, 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 volta, volta. Wake. Nada.
Another echo lingered here. A source of inspiration.
What do you know? Word is, your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the cult of the word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. That Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity, Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story. The new story beat fit the story perfectly. I had to be at the scene, to see and understand it, in order to change it. deeper into the story. I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel. The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. Their twisted Bible. The water was gone. The way forward was open.
Vamos ir no túnel.
Hey, Alan.
Opa aí, doutor.
Breaker. In case you don't remember again.
Agora não.
I'm remembering more now.
It's good to hear, man.
How's your search for Mr. Door going?
It's not great. This dream we're in, putting a lot of roadblocks in my way.
Roadblocks.
So you think this is a dream?
Ah, roadblocks.
I'm not ruling it out.
My
dreams have always been incredibly vivid. They feel real until the second I wake up. In the dreams, I'm often someone else. A different person with a different name, living a different life in a different world. Alternate realities, maybe. But certain things don't change. Like...
The sketch you have does look like the Door I know. The talk show host.
All I know is the Door has something to do with what's happening to me. And he knows that I know. He's like some sadistic mastermind torturing me.
Que é este lugar? Um sonho parece isso. Não é realidade. Nenhum lugar, cada lugar, todos os lugares, qualquer lugar. O bichinho tá ficando... Piruleibe! Ponto de interesse. Que é aqui, porra, não é? Que eu tô no ponto de interesse. Mas aí. E agora? Faz o quê? Ah, não. O ponto de interesse é aqui por enquanto. Guys, eu vou aproveitar que aqui é meio que uma sala segura. Vou no banheiro rapidinho e já volto aqui, tá? Fiquem aqui com o rapaz. Coisa rápida. Estamos de volta. Já peguei o cafezinho. Vamos dar prosseguimento. New season coming soon. Quase que eu tomei no... Substituir aqui.
The memory is fading like a dream. I must hold on to it. I remember an awful beacon in the darkness, the scene of a ritualistic murder site in the subway tunnels. Is it a previous draft of my writing? Must be. I've been trying to shape the dark place around me, but so much fades away. Even my memory of the process washed away by dark waves. But some things remain. The darkest, nastiest elements, like the murder site. It's my goal, a stepping stone to travel deeper to escape. Write a narrative that takes me there. Casey will lead me to it.
You need help, good luck. Okay.
The train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play. I had a new location for the story. Hello? Anyone there? Dead. This would move the story forward. The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron cage that would soon become a coffin.
Deixa eu dar uma olhada pra cá. Só pra garantir que não tenha nada. E no fim tinha algo.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists tracked down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the place up in a derailed subway car, doused it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The story thread felt important. I could use it in one of the scenes I'd found.
Bom, provavelmente vai ser aqui, né? Aqui.
The scene had changed. The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now.
Mas antes...
I should look at the plot board, keep the story moving. I couldn't add a new element from here. I'd have to go to the scene. Bom, tá, agora abrimos a porta aqui. I was sure I had the answer on the plot board.
Alan Wake.
Tá, tem que voltar pra lá então. Vamos voltar.
Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible.
Tá, então tem que continuar, né, porra?
My path was blocked. I had to find a way through. The lights would help me. had to be at the scene to see and understand it.
Agora eu entendi.
My writing was affecting reality. The echoing hall had a story to tell. I had found another compelling location to use. changed into the murder cult's hideout. The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site. I had a new beat for the story.
This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
Wake. I know the words. Sweet words. Alan Wake. This story will go on for Alan Wake. You're stuck. Oh. This is your story. Gather your story. Secret way.
This new plot beat would carry me deeper into the story. This thread fit the scene.
Darkness inside. Alan Wake. I need the words. Story is a monster. Don't work.
Guys, por onde ir? Aqui eu já peguei.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone. The tunnel was open now. I could get Shit. The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me. found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key. Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. Help me.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
Vamos continuar para a próxima parte. Mano, será que eu tenho... Ah, não. Dá pra ir por aqui.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act. Like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
The station had changed. I was closer now. Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape. The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come...
Wait, hello?
Writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Será que teremos referências ao Iluminado?
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice! Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her? This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before. Alice's video camera. No memory card inside. Alice's memory card.
was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why? I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
Entendi porra nenhuma.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. The past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place. Yeah. It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that Dark Presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it.
Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
cult has the clicker. Does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa. Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance? Right. Think Saga. The dark place makes writing come true, taking something real and nudging it. They're treating people's lives like toys. Can Wake be trusted with that kind of power? Can anyone? The dark place. A dimension that's home to monsters. Huh. Wild stuff.
Porra, esse daqui vai aonde, meu filho? Aqui.
Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here. If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softie Casey is. Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this. It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
Guys. Ficando por aqui hoje. Voltamos em breve. Abraço.